Please be part of this on Twitter. Tweet at LoL Esports. Use the hashtag BKTWin or the hashtag EDGWin and let us know how this one's going to go. Popular opinion is probably Edward Gaming here.
That hard aggressively, it may actually not give away your jungle again because it looks just straight up dumb, but then they go in again. Clearup's here.
Nice.
Oh, they're still able to get the stun there. The Ignite's ticking down. It is going to be enough first blood for Deft. Moss underneath the turret. They're not going to go for any dive.
Himself. You can actually give your AD carry a flash. Hang on. G4.
Yeah, there's the last breath. The wild growth comes out though. Moss is here, able to give a shield at least. Uses the wind wall. Pawn just trying to get his way back, but look at the flame. Moss lines up the death sentence. Flash out from Pawn.
Really nicely done. Really nicely done. Flash loss for that one. Boomy Boots first item as well to roam into that lane right away. Really nice play by Moss. And look at the push on in. G4! Oh, yes he did. 1-to-1 in kill.
Somehow get a gank. Lloyd and Moss still low in the tower due to the calling poke. We're going in.
That was the flash. Hits no one with the Glacial Fissure. 007X here in exactly the right position. Moss takes a lot of damage. 007X still trying to get the work done. G4 is, of course, teleported all the way up here. Massive damage out as EDG. They want to try and re-engage, but they can't find the way in. Death Sentence lands. Clearlove has to be so careful. Moss picks it up with the help of Pix.
And that's going to be it.
Wave, so he's going to miss out on a couple. On decent wind wall positioning there as he's going 1v2 at the moment, but we do have Amazing J making his way up. Is he going to get there in time though? As there's the parallel convergence, 007X in a whole bunch of trouble. There's the last breath. The Death Sentence lands on Mako at the same time as Warlock makes his way in. Apprehend pulls him back. G4 locks down another kill. 3-1 for the Bangkok Titans. Yeah,
gotta respect it.
Spot him out.
Every time BKT see it coming, and they're going to get split up. Actually, Hook close on the deck, and there is a couple more champions. Deft goes down the 007X. He finally finds the R button on his keyboard. A double kill. It's
movement advantage if these fights ever go backwards. So really good reaction. We see another fight here. Deft.
Yeah, double teleports coming down. Deft actually has to use the flash and the relentless pursuit to get himself out. Dragon still angry with him actually as Bangkok Titans still yet to find too much. There's the first one. Lloyd picks up Amazing J. Pawn. Lloyd after him. Lloyd! Oh! An ability to get something down, but Clearlove takes the Super Mega Death Rocket. Deft is so dead. They do manage to get one back as Warlock finally dies, but Lloyd's still looking for it. Zap doesn't find it. But man, the Bangkok Titans, they're on a roll.
5,000 gold up, 18 minutes. This is a massive lead here. The Bangkok Titans poised in a really good spot.
And look at Warlock. He was able to survive so incredibly long in that fight. And this
right there, the dunk sets up the bleed stacks. Warlock just the perfect frontline here for this team. And we go right back into another fight with Pod already underneath the Rengar and a killing spree for 007X.
Fog of War, vision denial. They know this may be big.
This Amazing J.
Able to get a double stun there. 007X jumps in, but EDG, they have the jump at the moment. Defno gets closed in on G4 trying to get him out of the fight. You can see Warlock already in amongst it. He's gigantic, massive heals. Deft is dead already. Double kill now for Clearlove though on the back end. 007X solo EDG. This is the team fighting team we're expecting. They finally showed up, and that's the ace.
The ace off of
gotten something happening, but G4 is eating Winter's bites. EDG is going to force the dragon.
They've got to respect Clearlove though. He's got a perfect 3-minute ulti right here if he wants it. There's one. He catches Moss. Luluwol comes across. There's the engage, but Darius is not joining the team. It's a 5v4. Edward Gaming chasing down. They've picked up one already. Lloyd might be next. He's trying. It's already 3 kills picked up as BKT do not choose the right kind of fight. They give away a bunch of kills. They give away the map control. Here's the 4th kill, and it's all just for a top lane turret.
I'm incredibly flabbergasted with what just went down. The entire way of Bangkok Titans winning these fights is sending in Warlock first, allowing him to soak up damage.
Give up.
Same token though, Warlock, having him in these fights compared to not is the biggest difference. G4.
Parallel convergence doesn't actually find any stuns there as the culling comes across everyone, but you can see lots of extra damage. Lloyd untouched on the backline. Deft does take down 007X.
Oh, no!
That last breath was fantastic as Lloyd's going to get obliterated. Warlock now says, where's my team gone, guys? He's going to fall down, spinning around there in the river. EDG, team fighting still so beautiful. Art and Blaze, not quite enough, but Deft will just shoot him in the face.
Yeah, the base damage is just not enough on Warlock.
The 1-man ulti on Lloyd to save it until he could catch Jinx. That was big. That was the fight. That's going to be Baron as well. Edward Gaming now sizably ahead. 4,000 gold up, and their ulti, unfortunately, of course, the lack of a gold lead makes that easier. Dragon number 2 for Edward Gaming, not going to be a problem. It's Deft's second secure of a neutral objective.
Now setting up a siege. Parallel Convergence, fantastic at that situation. 007X does jump in. There's the apprehend back. Massive damage coming down. G4 uses the Zonyas. EDG actually stopping a lot of damage here in the backline. G4 still alive. Lloyd takes down Mako. Pawn tries to find his way into the backline. It's a double kill already. Eventually falls, but Warlock, he's still hit. Death finishes him off. Lloyd now against the wall. Does get the last crit, but EDG come out ahead 3 for 5.
Clear11 Amazing J make the plays they need to in the front line. There's actually a good flash by Lloyd to dodge a body slam flash by Clearlove, but it's simply too many threats. Amazing J, even after Pond died, was still able to wreak havoc by enough time. EDG will get at least the inhibitor. He'll back after that one, but it still furthers the gold lead. H2K could do it too.
EDG leaving some really good aggressive deep warp to spot 007X.
Whoa. A bit aggressive, his team is around behind him. The knockout comes through on only one. A lot of ultis burned for not much. TP's coming in from both top laners. The battle's begun, and they've gotten Lloyd. Down he goes. That's not a good sign for the Bangkok Titans. This could be the game-winning push. 007X forced to run away. Warlock flashes the wall as well. G4 certain to die. A double kill for Clearlove, who has finally stepped up here in this game. Warlock takes a lantern. He'll be okay, but a 2 for nothing. An inhibitor already dead, and the base available.
Yeah, could potentially be the base, if not a couple more inhibitors here, and has played fantastically. The fact that Def was positioning himself outside of any opportunity to get hooked that fight was untouched, and EDG, they're just going to face tank these turrets. Warlock tries to get in amongst it, dribbling towards the enemy team, apprehending a couple of them, but the Nexus now exposed. EDG, after a comeback from 6,000 gold, picked themselves up a victory, but the Bangkok Titans, that was a much better performance than we were expecting heading into that game.
But for how well they played in the early to mid game, it was almost the opposite at the end. When you have a Rengar this late in the game, what you really want to do, especially with Lulu and your team, is find a place on the map where you're likely not to be warded. Ulti, get sped up by the Whimsy, and then just find an opening, force a fight. If you're tank Rengar, all your job is to soak enemy cooldowns. It feels like 007X was getting frustrated by constantly being spotted out. He just stormed in for no reason whatsoever. Didn't even ulti in full vision. You can't afford to make those plays. Not against a team that is usually as coordinated as EDG. They weren't in the early game, but well, they got everything together.
And
got a hold
once
of the
again,
game.
Lloyd getting picked out as well. I mean, straight off the back end of that team fight, immediately Tornado finds him something.
Well, I mean, yeah, when you have Gragas ultis and tornadoes and whatnot, it's pretty much impossible to dodge them all forever. Flash is only a 5-minute cooldown. I thought Lloyd played about as well as he could, considering he was the obvious focus once it got down to the team fights. There was 2 big situations that broke the game apart. It was the top lane sort of, the top lane, like, rush in the jungle, where they had a pink